Jesus Christ. Right, look, before I get started, let me just get this out of the way. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe. And don't forget, drop a like on the video because it does really help us. I'm going to try my damnedest to keep a lid on this because I don't... Oh, no, do you know what? Fuck it. I've heard it all for the past 4 weeks. You know, most people could see how fucking useless this bloke is. You can see it. And everyone's saying, it's a pre-season. Wait till he gets his own players. I'm sorry, what? You want this guy to take us into next season? Are you fucking mad? Seriously. Think about it. He had 23 points when he came in with 18 games left to play for. That's 77 points available. That's what he had available. He weren't brought in to keep us safe. We could have fucking stayed safe under Lopetegui. This has been a colossal failure. A colossal failure. So today was a complete disgrace. I'm going to hang my hat on this. I did say if we didn't beat Southampton, and I didn't think I was going to feel this strongly about it either, that I was going to be Potter out. And I mean proper Potter out. Moyes level Potter out. This cunt's got to go. He's got to fucking go. He's clueless. He's got a shitty bum. We just fucking scored a breakaway goal against Southampton and then tried to defend it and close it out. The worst Premier League team in history. They are, statistically, the worst fucking team. They played us off the park in places as well. They did. They looked better for us, better than us, for large portions of that first half. It was shit. Absolute shit. Also, the lies about Füllkrug. He can't play a full game. He can't. Did you see him holding the ball up at the end just before he got hooked off? Where he fed in Guilherme? Did you see that? On about 80 minutes. What a load of bollocks. Absolute shit. He's been holding this team back. Then he brings Souček on. Did he touch the fucking ball? What was the point in that? But anyway, starting lineup. It goes with a back four. Kilman, Todibo, Soufal, because I can only imagine that Wan-Bissaka's injured, and Emerson at left back. And then James Ward-Prowse in the CDM without Alvarez even on the bench. So I can only imagine, because we know Alvarez is a fiery character, he's probably blown up and gone, are you taking the fucking piss? That drip is in front of me again. Again. He weren't even on the bench. I guarantee you that's done. That relationship's fucking dead because he was nowhere to be seen. So we've got James Ward-Prowse at the base. You've got Paqueta, you've got Soler, Kudus, Bowen, and praise the fucking Lord, Füllkrug up front. It's only taken him 14 fucking games. And to play against But then the way that we was playing. So slow, so laboured. But do you know why that is? Because you got that fucking drip sitting in front of our back four who pass it sideways. Then they give it to James Ward-Prowse. It's like slamming the brakes on any fucking attack. You need someone that can get that ball forward quickly. Did you see Soler and fucking Paqueta? Whenever they're on the fucking ball, it's bang, bang, through, get it up. But no. So nothing in the first half. They created the better chances. Just as well they can't fucking finish. Goes in at 0-0, you're like, oh my fuck, this is just terrible. The first half was a non-event. Bowen was shit. Kudus was a better out the two of them. Füllkrug looked decent. He had a good chance. And for all those fucking fans that want Ramsdale, my God, that's got to be the worst keeper I've ever seen. Do you see him flapping for crosses and stuff like that? The one thing I will say, I didn't think that was a foul from Füllkrug. I thought that was a goal. But nonetheless, they deserved the point. On the balance of good chances, they had the better ones. Diblin should have fucking scored. Our prospective Paqueta replacement, that kid, that's who's been lined up. That's the level. That's the level. Fucking Diblin's going to come in to replace Paqueta. Well, he's not, but that's what they've been saying. Anyway, goes into the second half. We're defending, and then there's a breakaway. Good goal. I think it was Emerson down the line to Kudus inside to Füllkrug, and then Bowen does a Bowen. You know, really easy, really simple, quick, sharp, incisive passing, back to front, really quick, and Bowen does what we know he can do. This is what happens when you play forward fucking football, which we hardly ever see under Potter, because you've got to control it. You've got to control it. I don't even know what his fucking voice is, a carrot-crunching cunt. Honestly, it is fucking mind-numbing. You could see it coming. We was creating nothing. We scored that goal, had an opportunity to build some momentum and try and entertain that dead stadium. You know, the poor fans that were over there. That was a real opportunity today. A real opportunity. He did fuck all. All he did was he actually tried to shut up shop and hang on to a 1-goal lead against a team that have scored 23 goals all season and that have been relegated quicker than any other team in Premier League history. He tried to see that out. That's what he tried to do. Shitty bum. He's so... He got what he deserved. He got what he fucking deserved. Do you know that? That's like a loss. That's like a loss. Against that lot, it's embarrassing. So I don't want to hear it anymore. I don't want to hear the excuses. People being all snide. Oh, I can't believe that you're not giving him time. You know, you've got to. This isn't his team. It's not his players. You know, you've got to wait until he sells all of our good players. I mean, our team today, do you know what it looked like? It looked like, my son said it. It looked like you're watching two shitty Sunday League teams, but there's a few ringers on the pitch. The ringers were Soler, Paqueta, Emerson and Fulkrug. Those four. There was some good interchanging between those four players off their own fucking back. Nothing that's been coached into them by soppy bollocks. So at times, we play some good football between that lot. They're knocking the ball about really well. They're all going. If you listen to everything, those four are going. What are we going to be left with? James Ward-Prowse, Souček. What the fuck? And we got that dickhead in press conferences going, you should be excited. You know, it's going to be really exciting next season. It's going to be so good when we sold all your best players and we brought in a load of fucking sideways partners that are going to be fucking amazing. He's shit. They can't keep him here until next season. They can't allow him to go anywhere near this fucking rebuild. I don't care if it's embarrassing getting a fourth manager in 12 months. What's embarrassing, more embarrassing, is what we watched today and where we are in the league. That is embarrassing. And it ain't going to get no better next season. We can't get worse. If we get worse and go backwards, we're gone. We're out. We're shit. We're fucking shit. The only shining lights that we've got are the fucking good players that wanker don't seem to... He don't seem to rate. He doesn't, not really. But yeah, fucking hell. Tyler Diblin, he'd be good. And Ramsdale. That's the level we're looking at next year. Get him out. Fuck him off. Get a director of football in, Sullivan, because you can't fucking do it. I don't want your hands all over it. This is what you got to do in the summer. Sack that prick now. Get rid of him. Go out, get a director of football and say, right, mate, here's the keys. Go out, get your manager, I'll back you, and then you sort the fucking squad out. You go out, you buy the players, in, out, I don't give a fuck. We clearly don't know what we're doing. Sullivan brought Lopetegui in. Wanker. Brady's brought Potter in. Wanker. They don't know what they're doing. They've got to go out and get someone to come in and steer us in the right way because we're going down. Look at all the other teams. We've gone so far backwards, so far behind. It's fucking terrible. It's pointless. We're flogging a dead horse. I know there's fans that want to be proven right on Potter, but you're not going to be proven right. The geezer's shit. He's fucking shit. Rubbish. I didn't think we could get any worse than the way that we was playing under David Moyes. Sullivan went, hold my beer. There's Lopetegui. But you know what? And I said it on the show the other night. I mean this now. I mean it. When I look back, 100% I wish we'd stuck with Lopetegui over this fucker. Just until the end of the season. Just until the end of the season. Because then we wouldn't have been locked into this misery that it feels like we're locked into next year. Because we are. There's going to be no fans in that stadium next year. I pity you if you've renewed your season ticket. Because they've reeled you in. You poor bastard. They don't deserve to have any fans in that fucking stadium, the way that we're run. I'm sick of it. And when you look at the likes of Paqueta and, I mean, to think, when you look at it now, I mean, when Soler came in, we're playing him everywhere apart from where his position is, in the middle. Look at him now. We saw it against Newcastle. We've just never seen it since. He's been playing fucking knobhead Souček and James Ward-Prowse in the middle for 12 games. Like I said, 77 possible points. when Potter came in. It weren't dead. The season weren't dead. He weren't brought in to save us from relegation. We was already safe from relegation. He was brought in to move us on because we were shit. He weren't brought in to make us worse. So no, for me, Potter, get the fuck out of the club, mate. Honestly, it's going to get ugly. You don't get this club. You don't get us at all. This ain't Brighton. At the very least, you've either got to give us a win, then we'll accept shit football through gritted teeth. But mostly, we've got standards in terms of what we want to watch on a football pitch. We've got a legacy to our football club. You don't get it. You're a fucking fraud. Your football is shit. You don't deserve half these players that you've got in that team. You don't know what to do with them. You're fuck lucky you've got a player in Paqueta that made us look and Kudus, who made us look half decent against Liverpool in the second half and just ran everything today. Honestly. Without those players, we're fucked. Fucked. And their players are in the chat, get rid of Paqueta, get rid of Kudus, get rid of this player. You fucking mental. Take them out. We're championship and a shit championship team at that. That's all we are. You know, Bowen's not a lifesaver. Bowen needs to be in a team that functions well to give him chances. Bowen ain't got the talent level of a Kudus and a Paqueta. What he is lethal when you play in a functional team that gets forward well and he does what he does today. That's literally it. That's his thing. But he's not going to be our saviour in a shit team. He ain't going to dig us out of any holes. I don't ever want to see James Ward-Prowse. He weren't even terrible today. He weren't going to be. You got to struggle to look terrible against dog shit opponents, a dog shit midfield, but he's still so slow. Against Southampton, if you want to get forward, like with the goal, you've got to get the ball forward and the ball into the feet of the best players as quickly as possible. That's what you've got to do. But it is giving it to Ward-Prowse is like slamming the fucking brakes on. I mean, did you see Ramsdale, the shittest keeper in the world? The way he caught his like that. James Ward-Prowse has a shot. Ramsdale just went. That was it. What the fuck? Who saves a fucking shot like that? That's how shit it was. Right down his throat. Left foot. Can't be arsed with it anymore. Can't be arsed with it. The subs were just fucking bizarre. The subs were bizarre. You know, he literally just tried to shut up shop. And we should have shut up shop against them. They are shit. They've scored 23 goals all season. So you should be able to if you put a load of defenders on there. But fuck me. We need to have faster passing in that midfield. It's too slow. Yeah, there's only one reason why, mate. There's only one reason why. And that's because James Ward-Prowse is in there. You telling me that Soler and Paqueta need to speed up their passing? No. Straight through, forward, boom, boom, boom. But they've got a fucking plank with them. What was the point in taking Fulkrug off? He looked absolutely fine. That hold-up play towards the end, is that so that he can kind of validate his lie that Fulkrug can't play a full 90 minutes? Because he looked sharp as fuck towards the end. Held the ball up, waited for Guillaume to make that overlapping run. Yeah, we'll look him off. And Ferguson, why not bring him on straight away for him? But no, because he wanted to fucking put another body in midfield and another body in defence because we're playing such a dangerous team in Southampton. Well, they were dangerous to us. We're so static. It was shit. Honestly, it was shit. It's like satire now. You can't take us seriously. We've got that useless carrot-crunching cunt in the dugout. We've got two clowns in the fucking director's box. They ain't got a clue what's going on. One of them's going to be running this transfer window. And we've got a load of players. Good players. They don't want to be here now. No way. No way, Piquet. We, honestly, I think they'd go on strike. They'd chain themselves to railings if we said you've got to stay here next year now. Why would they stay? Our better players, they're too good. We're shit. We've got no ambition. We've got a dickhead, fucking Eileen Jury type bloke in the fucking dugout. This geezer's rubbish. Honestly, he's terrible. Yeah, I've said it before. Ooh, I've got a psychology degree. So fucking what? It ain't a degree in football, is it? I've had enough. Anyway, I'm done. For me, Potter out. I want him gone. I don't give a fuck if people think I'm knee jerky. You know, I know what I can see, and it's shit. So you can keep on being, you know, I'm patient, I'm this, I'm that, you know. You've just got to give him time. I'll tell you, if there's still going to be these people doing that now, yeah, I'm not going to judge him based on anything. I'm going to give him until, fucking Christmas. Imagine this, till Christmas. We've got to give him until Christmas. Are you fucking mad? Why? Well, so we're properly fucked. We've got to be properly fucked before you go, yeah, go on. And all our players have got to be sold off. And we've got to let him run this experiment based on nothing, based on what we're seeing now. They've got to get rid of him. We've got to roll the dice again and try. And yeah, they might go out and employ another wanker. Then do you know what? It'll be that wanker out. We've got to keep on going until we get the right manager in the fucking job. We can't settle for this because we're going to get relegated. Anyway, I'm done. So I've had this for ages now. I've not been doing as much YouTube because I've been getting a lot of fucking backlash from people that have been, you know, oh, look at you, blah, 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 you know, knee jerky, all this for fucking... No. I just tell the fucking truth. I literally say what I can see, even when I know that people ain't going to like it. I'm not always right. But to be quite honest, this is shit. How you can't see it, I don't know. If you still need help identifying that this geezer is a fucking clown, I'll draw you a picture. All right? Look, anyway, that is it from me. Potter, get the fuck out of my club. Honestly, I'm done. I'm done with it. Sullivan, you're fucking useless, mate. Brady, what is this? This is on you. It's a fucking joke. It's a joke. Absolute joke. Southampton, well done. Well done. You know, to be honest, you know, you were a better team, I thought, overall. Apart from those little interchanges that we had with the four ringers that we had on the pitch. Because that's what we had. It was like a grassroots game of football, as my son said, with four ringers. That was it. That was the only difference between the two teams. But yeah, I'm done. I'm done. Speak to you all later. Come on, you ones. We might be back later on to do the player ratings. Can you imagine? Yeah, I'm done. I'm done. Fuck Potter. Get him out. Come on, you ones.